Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into some ancient wisdom that might just change the way you navigate the modern world. We're talking about Laozi, the legendary philosopher behind the Tao Te Ching. Now, you might be thinking, what can a 2,500-year-old sage teach me, a modern man, about my life today? Well, you'd be surprised. The pressures on men today are immense. Career ambitions, relationship expectations, the constant need to be strong, successful, and always have it all together. It's exhausting. But what if I told you that the key to true strength and resilience isn't about pushing harder, but about understanding the art of letting go? Laozi's teachings, at first glance, can seem a bit strange, even deceptive. He talks about weakness overcoming strength and silence being more powerful than words. It sounds counterintuitive, right? We're taught to be assertive, to go after what we want, to be the loudest voice in the room. Laozi suggests the opposite. He champions the concept of wu wei, which is often translated as non-action or effortless action, but it's not about being lazy or passive. It's about acting in harmony with the natural flow of things instead of fighting against it. Think of water! It's soft and yielding, yet it can carve through the hardest rock over time. That's the kind of power Laozi is talking about. For a modern man, this could mean not forcing a promotion at work, but instead focusing on doing your current job so well that the opportunity naturally comes to you. It means not trying to control every aspect of a relationship, but allowing it to grow and evolve organically. Let's break this down! One of Laozi's core ideas is that the softest thing in the universe overcomes the hardest thing in the universe. Think about the stress we face. When we're confronted with a high-pressure situation, our first instinct is often to tense up, to become rigid, and fight back. We try to force a solution. But Laozi would say this: rigidity is what makes us brittle and easy to break. Instead, imagine being flexible like bamboo. It bends in the wind, but it doesn't snap. In practical terms, this means when you get critical feedback from your boss, instead of getting defensive, you listen, absorb it, and adapt. When you have a disagreement with your partner, instead of escalating the argument to prove you're right, you practice active listening and seek to understand their perspective. This flexibility isn't weakness. It's a profound form of strength that allows you to handle life's storms without breaking. Another intriguing concept is that he who knows does not speak. He who speaks does not know. In our world of social media and constant self-promotion, everyone is shouting to be heard. We're told to build a personal brand, to have a hot take on everything. Laozi challenges this. He suggests that true wisdom and confidence don't need to be advertised. It's the person who is quiet, observant, and thoughtful who often has the most valuable insights. Think about the most respected leader you know. Are they the one who's always talking? Or the one who listens carefully and speaks only when they have something meaningful to say? Applying this as a modern man means valuing substance over noise. It's about having the confidence to be silent in a meeting until you have a truly constructive idea. It's about building genuine relationships based on deep connection, not on superficial bravado. This quiet confidence is magnetic and earns you a different, more lasting kind of respect. It's the difference between being interesting and trying to be interesting. Now let's talk about desire and ambition. Society tells men to want more. A better car, a bigger house, a higher status job. We're caught in a perpetual cycle of chasing the next thing, believing that it will finally bring us happiness. Laozi offers a radical alternative. He says, "He who is contented is rich." This isn't a call to abandon all your goals and live in a hut unless that's your thing. Of course. It's about shifting your mindset from one of lack to one of abundance. It's about finding joy in the process, not just the outcome. Appreciate the skills you're learning on the way to that promotion. Enjoy the home you have now, even while you save for a bigger one. This practice of contentment is a superpower. It frees you from the anxiety of constantly needing more and allows you to find peace and fulfillment right where you are. When you're not desperately chasing things, you paradoxically become more attractive to opportunities. People are drawn to those who are grounded and content, not those who are constantly stressed and striving. Laozi also has profound insights on leadership. The modern idea of a leader is often someone who is authoritarian, who commands from the front. Laozi's model is the exact opposite. He says, a leader is best when people barely know he exists. What does that even mean? It means the best kind of leader is a facilitator. They don't take credit for the team's successes. Instead, they create an environment where everyone can do their best work. They empower their team, provide the resources, and then get out of the way. When the project is a success, the team says, we did it ourselves. This is servant leadership at its finest. As a man, whether you're leading a team at work, a family at home, or just your own life, adopting this mindset can be revolutionary. It shifts the focus from your own ego to the well-being and success of the group. It fosters loyalty, creativity, and a much healthier, more productive environment for everyone. It's the ultimate display of confidence. You don't need the spotlight to know your own value. So how do we start putting this into practice? It starts with small, daily actions. First, practice the art of listening more than you speak. In your next conversation, make a conscious effort to just listen without planning what you're going to say next. Second, embrace. Good enough. When you're working on a project or even a task at home, resist the urge for perfectionism that leads to stress and procrastination. Do a great job, but know when to let go. Third, spend time in nature. Laozi's philosophy is all about aligning with the Tao, the natural way of the universe. Taking a walk in the park without your phone can help you reconnect with that natural rhythm and quiet the noise of modern life. It helps you see the bigger picture. Finally, one of Laozi's most powerful lessons is about embracing your own contradictions. The Tao Te Ching is full of paradoxes. The greatest straightness seems bent. The greatest skill seems clumsy. As a man, you might feel the pressure to be one thing: strong, logical, unemotional. But you are a complex human being. You can be both strong and vulnerable. You can be both logical and intuitive. You can be ambitious and contented. Allowing yourself to be a whole person rather than a caricature of modern masculinity is perhaps the most liberating lesson of all. It's about understanding that true strength lies not in a rigid, unchanging identity, but in the dynamic, fluid balance of all your different aspects. So, the wisdom of Laozi isn't about rejecting the modern world. It's about giving you a new set of tools to navigate it more effectively, with less stress and more genuine fulfillment. It's about discovering a different kind of strength, a quiet, flexible, and resilient power that comes from within. It's an intriguing and deceptive path, one that goes against much of what we're taught, but it may just lead you to a more authentic and powerful version of yourself. What do you think? Have you tried applying any of these ancient principles in your life? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences. Thanks so much for watching! And if you found this valuable, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that challenges the way we think. See you in the next video.